Title: Amazing DNA Dance. How Cells Copy Their Library. Have you ever seen a magician pull a rabbit out of a hat, making you wonder how it's possible? DNA replication, the process where a cell makes an exact copy of its DNA, is even more magical but entirely real. Let's dive into this fascinating world of tiny wonders happening inside your body every day. Once upon a time, in every one of your cells, there was a fabulously organized library called the DNA, made of strings of spiraling ladders. Imagine them as tightly packed encyclopedias of life. DNA holds the instructions to build you. Now, imagine if every time someone needed a new book from the library, an exact copy of the entire library needed to be made. That's exactly what happens when your cells divide. In this magical journey, our story begins with an enzyme, which is like a chemical superhero called helicase. Imagine helicase as a pair of scissors gently zipping down the middle of the DNA ladder, untwisting and separating the two strands so they each can serve as a template or a blueprint. Next come the hardworking proteins, kind of like a scout team, who hold the two strands apart so that each strand of the DNA doesn't get back together. This sets the stage for the main event. Enter DNA polymerase. This is the most important enzyme in our story. Think of it as a master builder or artisan. Whenever the DNA strands are separated, DNA polymerase moves along each template strand and adds the correct nucleotides or building blocks to create two identical copies of DNA. It has a fascinating method of checking twice as it adds each block, making sure no mistakes slip into the new copy. Like a very careful wizard, making sure the spells are right. Sometimes DNA polymerase can't continue laying down strands in consecutive order. In these cases, a little team of helping hands known as Okazaki fragments step in to fill in the spaces, ensuring a seamless build. This part of the story is so captivating, like watching little assistant magicians flying from piece to piece to complete the magic fight against chaos during replication. At last, as the story of replication draws to a close, a special enzyme called ligase prances in to glue everything perfectly together, sealing the new strands and making sure the library is complete and flawless. DNA replication is a beautiful dance, a perfect story reenacted billions of times, making sure life continues seamlessly from cell to cell, from you to the generations to come. Isn't it magical how this tiny, yet incredible process fuels everything, making life possible and wonderful? Every time your skin cells heal or you grow a millimeter taller, remember there's a symphony happening inside you, a tale of teamwork and precision, making sure each cell carries the correct encyclopedia for life's journey.